Every year, people spend billions chasing the next big health trend. Expensive supplements, detox drinks, celebrity diets, powdered superfoods flown in from the other side of the world. Everyone wants the secret to better energy, a healthier body, and a longer life. But what if one of the most powerful foods for your health has been sitting in front of you this entire time, quietly ignored because it looks too ordinary to matter? What's interesting is that many doctors, people who literally spend their lives studying the human body, consistently eat this one food almost every single day. Not because it's trendy, not because social media told him to, but because over decades of research and real-world experience, they know what it actually does inside the body. And the crazy part, most people barely pay attention to it. Because in today's world, simple things don't feel exciting anymore. People are addicted to extremes. They want instant results, dramatic transformations, and miracle solutions. But real health usually works differently. It's often built quietly through small habits repeated over time. And this food is one of the best examples of that. So what is it? Beans. Simple, ordinary beans. Not luxury supplements. Not expensive powders. Not some mysterious anti-aging formula. Just beans. One of the biggest reasons doctors respect beans so much is because they solve multiple health problems at once. Some are high in protein but terrible for heart health. Some are filling but lack nutrients. Beans are different because they do several important things at the same time. They are packed with fiber, protein, vitamins, minerals, and slow-digesting carbohydrates that keep your body stable instead of sending it into energy crashes. And in a world full of ultra-processed foods designed to keep people constantly hungry, beans do the exact opposite. They keep you full. That matters more than most people realize. One of the biggest reasons people struggle with health today isn't simply because they eat too much. This creates a cycle where the body constantly craves more food even when enough calories have already been consumed. Beans help break that cycle. Because they digest slowly, they provide more stable energy throughout the day. Instead of the quick rise and crash people experience with processed foods. Beans help create consistency. That means fewer cravings, better focus, and more controlled hunger levels. Doctors also appreciate beans because of what they do for heart health. Heart disease remains one of the biggest health problems in the world. And diet plays a massive role in it. Beans contain soluble fiber, which can help reduce LDL cholesterol, often called bad cholesterol. Over time, keeping cholesterol under control can significantly reduce stress on the cardiovascular system. And unlike extreme diets that people quit after 2 weeks, beans are affordable, accessible, and realistic for everyday life. That's one reason they appear so often in cultures known for longevity. In fact, some of the longest living populations in the world regularly eat beans as a major part of their diet. They're just normal daily meals. Generations have grown up eating them consistently without obsessing over calories, supplements, or complicated nutrition hacks. That says something important. Modern society often confuses expensive with healthy, but many of the foods that genuinely support long-term health are surprisingly simple. Another reason doctors value beans is because of their impact on digestion. Most people don't consume enough fiber. And low fiber intake is connected to a huge range of problems, from digestive discomfort to poor gut health. Fiber helps support healthy digestion, feeds beneficial gut bacteria, and helps the body regulate waste properly. But here's what many people don't realize. Your gut affects far more than digestion. Scientists now understand that gut health is deeply connected to energy, immunity, mood, inflammation, and even mental health. The bacteria living inside the digestive system influence countless processes throughout the body. And foods rich in fiber help support those healthy bacteria. Beans happen to be one of the richest natural sources of fiber available. That's part of why doctors trust them so much. Not because they're flashy, but because they consistently support systems inside the body that matter long term. There's also the issue of protein. Many people assume healthy eating automatically means eating large amounts of meat or expensive protein products. Unlike heavily processed protein snacks, beans come packaged with compounds that actually support overall health instead of simply increasing protein numbers. And despite their benefits, many people still overlook them because they don't feel luxurious. That's one of the biggest problems with modern health culture. People often ignore habits that work because they seem too simple. A person will spend hundreds on supplements while barely eating vegetables. They'll buy detox teas while surviving on processed foods. They'll search endlessly for secret health hacks while ignoring basic nutrition entirely. But doctors know something the internet often forgets: consistency beats hype. The body responds to patterns repeated every day. Not temporary excitement. Not miracle products. Not trends that disappear after a month. That's why foods like beans remain respected decade after decade. Their benefits are backed by years of research, not social media marketing. Another interesting thing about beans is how they affect blood sugar. Foods that cause rapid spikes and crashes in blood sugar can leave people tired, hungry, irritable, and craving more sugar later. Over time, constantly stressing the body with unstable blood sugar can contribute to serious health issues. Beans digest more slowly because of their fiber and complex carbohydrates. This helps create steadier energy levels instead of dramatic highs and lows. For many people, that means feeling more satisfied and less exhausted throughout the day. And honestly, this is where modern diets often fail people. Most people don't need more extremes. They need more stability, stable energy, stable habits, stable nutrition. The healthiest lifestyles are usually not the most dramatic ones. They're the ones people can actually maintain for years. Doctors understand that better than anyone because they see what happens when health slowly declines over time. They see how obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and chronic inflammation destroy quality of life little by little. And they also see how small daily choices can prevent many of those problems before they begin. That's why simple foods matter. Not because one meal magically changes your life, but because repeated habits shape the future version of your body. Another reason beans are so respected is affordability. Truly healthy eating should not require wealth. Yet many people believe health is only accessible through expensive organic products, luxury diets, and premium wellness brands. Beans completely destroy that idea. They are one of the cheapest nutrient-dense foods available. That means almost anyone can include them in their diet consistently. And consistency is what creates long-term results. But here's something important. Doctors aren't eating beans because they think beans alone are magical. Health doesn't come from one single food. What matters is the overall lifestyle built around repeated smart choices. Beans simply represent something bigger. They represent how modern society ignores simple solutions because they don't look exciting enough. People want health to feel revolutionary. But often, it looks ordinary. Sleeping properly. Drinking water. Walking daily. Managing stress. Eating real food consistently. None of these things feel dramatic, yet they influence the body more powerfully than most trendy health products ever will. And maybe that's why this topic surprises so many people. Because deep down, most people expect the secret to health to be hidden somewhere complicated. But the truth is usually much simpler than that. Doctors don't build their health around magic tricks. They build it around proven habits. And foods like beans continue showing up again and again because they quietly support the body in ways that matter over decades, not days. So the next time you walk past that aisle in the grocery store, remember this: one of the most overlooked foods in the world is also one of the most respected by people who understand health the most. Not because it's trendy. Not because it's expensive, but because sometimes the simplest foods are the ones your body needed all along.